their back on me, listening to her lies and her mouth run about garbage. Nothing but garbage because it's all lies. When she's the aggressor, she's the one starting all these problems. Yet my wife gets blamed, I get blamed, and we're the problems. And now I've been alienated from my family, alienated from my friends, my best friends, gone. And this time when we left, it was because I was distraught. My mom had been causing all sorts of problems, and I just couldn't handle it no more. We decided to go fishing. That's my seasonal job. I go fishing. And some things happened when we were in Washington, and I ended up with another traumatic brain injury. And I was struggling really bad. And my dad, he came up and he promised that he would help me rehabilitate my brain. He helped me bring my family to San Diego, bring all my belongings to San Diego, and he promised he would help me rehabilitate my brain and keep my mother at bay so she wouldn't harass me and I could go on and try and relearn the things I had lost and be able to work again. Because right now, I'm struggling to work. I've barely been able to handle a job. I got fired 3 times. I've never been fired in my life. Things were going great between my dad and my son. It was the first time in 8 years he was able to have a grandfather, which is terrible because my mother is so vindictive. She hates my wife so much that she would not allow my dad to have a relationship with me or be a grandfather to my son. Now it just eats me up having to see that. Now, my dad has done some messed up things, including racing by my son when he's in his little portable crib, just an infant, racing by in his skid steer, flying by him with inches, not caring, to where I see it happen. I go pick up our son and move him. Yet, these are the things they do. My mom gets upset because we clean up her property, clean up the trash. I don't know why she gets upset, but she gets upset because we're trying to help out and give back. Give back because that's just the kind of people we are. That's the kind of person my wife is. My dad said, yeah, if you don't pay anything, you give back. You give back, and that's what we did. We used our hard work to give back. And yet, my mom would start a huge fight every time we do it. Every time we clean it up, we start a huge fight. My dad get pissed off and start yelling at my wife, treat my son like crap. Another thing was when we were going to go all riding together. My mom pulls up in her F-150 with the 3 other grandkids, plenty of room in her car, pulls up next to my son and I, and my wife, is saying, "Oh, there's no room for your son. He can't ride in the car with us." Just to be an asshole. Just to show that, oh, he doesn't matter to you. He doesn't matter to my mom, doesn't matter to my dad. Just like on Easter Sunday. They say hi to all these other kids that are not even their grandchildren. They say hi to them by name, yet they don't say hi to my son by name. And I've just been such a coward that I didn't say anything. I just keep quiet. Just, I guess that's the way they raised me, not to defend myself. And I was a coward until I get back, and my wife has to point it out to me, and then I realize, yeah, I was a coward. Yeah, I should have said something. So yeah, it does look like my wife starts it, but really, it's me who should have stood up for myself right when it happened. Stood up for my son right when it happened instead of being a weak man and letting it happen, letting him treat my son like crap, letting him treat me like crap. Over and over and over and over again. I let him do it. For years, I let him do it. From my childhood all the way till now, I've been letting it happen. But no, I'm standing up for myself. I'm not going to be a coward. I'm going to stand up for myself. Maria Roysdon and Brad Roysdon are not going to push my son around and push me around no more. This last part, After they poison Max, they just drive by. Don't even say hi to my son no more. Don't even acknowledge his presence. Chase him out their yard like he's trespassing. He's not allowed there anymore. Yet he's their only grandson to carry on the name. I don't understand it. I don't understand how someone could be that vindictive and hurtful to an 8-year-old. I don't understand it. And I have mental illness. I've hit my head a bunch of times on motorcycles, crashing on my dirt bike. My parents always encouraged me to go ride again. Go do it again. Go faster. You can do it. And I hit my head really hard to where I had trouble speaking for a couple years. Yet, I think my mother uses this to hurt me. She knows I break down easily. And I've been crying and falling apart in front of her, saying I'm going to kill myself. Yet she sits there smiling in my face, trying to antagonize me to push further and further. And I feel like she wants me to do it. She wants me to kill myself. It's honestly how I feel. Nobody's telling me to say this. This is just how I feel.
Why do you feel that way?
And I feel that way because what kind of mother would let their son do that? I couldn't allow my son to say that, be that way. A good mom wouldn't do that to their son. And I asked about my Uncle Ron, and all I met with is quiet. They shut their mouth and change the subject right away. Yet, I've been told that I look just like him. I remind my dad that I'm a lot like him. And I think I deserve to know, is my dad really my dad? And is that why? Is that why they treat me like that? Is that why she does this? Because she wants me dead? Is she trying to cover up a secret? I deserve to know. Because as a father, I could not sit there while my son breaks down in front of me, going through what I've been through, feeling what I feel, dealing with what my mom has done to me throughout all my years, the pain she has put me through. I deserve to know why she wants me dead, why she hates me so much, why she wants to destroy the only happiness I've ever had in my life. The only happiness I've ever had in my life is my wife, is my son. The day I got married, the day my son was born, the happiest days of my life. No riding motorcycles, nothing in my life ever compares. Nothing in my life ever compares except for those 2 days in my life since I've been with my wife and had my son. My life has never, ever been like that before that. And if you think I'm struggle, it's because I do have a mental illness and I do struggle to talk. But my wife and my family has made me the happiest I've ever been in my life. And my mom wants to destroy that. Wants so bad for me to be miserable and alone and dead. I don't know what kind of mother that is. I don't know what kind of father would sit there and allow a mother to do that to their own son, except for maybe he's not really my dad. I don't know, but I deserve a paternity test so I can know the truth, so I can find out. Because what kind of parents do this to their own son? What kind of parents try to destroy their son's life? Not very good parents, I tell you that. Horrible, horrible parents.